Breaking news today in the drone community. We have a man in Wisconsin who burned down his home as a first-time drone pilot charging his lithium-ion batteries. If you're watching this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. Let us know where you're from, where you're tuning in from, and you'll be entered to win in just 3 days our 5-inch FPV racing drone that will be given away on a live stream right here on the Drone Camps channel. Today we're going to look at this video and we're going to analyze it, and we're going to tell you the things that Dustin did wrong in his charging setup and give you some tips to avoid what happened to Dustin. So let's take a look.
I didn't think a battery that size would take my house down in 45 minutes.
2 months after a fire destroyed his home, Dustin Harp is now sharing his story exclusively with TMJ4. All of this devastation stems from charging one lithium-ion battery.
As you're about to hear, it also nearly cost him his life. Dustin reached out to us saying he wanted to share his security video from his home in hopes of preventing the same thing from happening to anybody else.
Our Mary McCarr went to see the devastation for herself.
Now that was a really nice quote that Dustin had up on the screen in that newscast to let you guys know that you need to charge in a lithium-ion fire-safe bag. And we talk about these bags all the time on the channel. They are called Lipo safe bags. You can get them off Amazon for about $5 to $6. And you can put your lithium ions in here while you're charging, run the cable out the side.
This is all that's left of Dustin Harp's home. He built it for his family in 2013. Wood beams and rubble, now burying years worth of family memories and belongings, all gone in a matter of hours.
My daughter's room her closet is just to the right there. You can see the shelves there.
Yes.
And then that's the window in my office. Everything else was just blown out.
That was where the fire started. The floor now caved away. Video from his office showing where the destruction came from.
Now stop. We're going to stop this video and look at Dustin's setup in his room. Before we get started talking about how this all went down and what you can do to avoid it, the first thing you need to know is that you need to have a chemical rated fire extinguisher close by to your charging station, but maybe on the opposite side of the room near a doorway so you can grab it and engage putting out any type of chemical fire that you may have with your lithium-ion batteries. The #1 rule of charging LiPo batteries in the drone hobby is never leave them unattended, don't leave the house, don't go make a sandwich, don't take a shower, and definitely don't take a nap. Looking at Dustin's desk a little closer, we see there's a lot of clutter around his charging setup, and there is a lot of potential for a massive fire. You need to make sure that you're charging in a safe area where if a fire does break out, that it will not spread. And unfortunately, in Dustin's case, we have 2 reasons that his house did burn down. #1, he was not there. #2, there is a lot of clutter on his desk and not a fireproof setup to where he was charging his batteries. Now, as I pause the screen here, you can see the smoke start to escape the battery. There are multiple ways a battery will show you that it's about to burst in flames in my 11 years of experience in charging these batteries. And a pro tip, when you're charging lithium-ion batteries or LiPo batteries, walk over and put your hand on the battery and check the temperature of the battery to make sure that the battery is not getting hot. If you feel your LiPo battery start to get hot, that means you need to disconnect it from the charger and take it outside. That's the first thing that a LiPo will do to let you know that it's getting a little bit angry on the charger.
Lithium-ion batteries for a new drone he bought were charging on his desk. It's not long before you see the battery melt, begin to smoke, and eventually explode.
The next thing you'll see is that swelling, which we do see on Dustin's desk in this still.
I didn't think a battery that size would take my house down in 45 minutes.
And was that the first time you had tried to charge these batteries?
Yeah. Yep. First time they were plugged in.
And once they start to swell, eventually all of that internal pressure will burst one of the packs. It will ignite.
Thankfully, Dustin, his wife, and his 4 kids weren't home when the fire broke out.
Really close to just getting back in bed because I wasn't feeling very good. I don't know what made me change my mind, but pretty wild how fast everything happened.
Now there's a distinct sound to a lithium-ion battery. Once that pack starts to open up and burst, you'll hear air escaping. It'll sound like a soft fizz coming from your charge station. Now shortly after you see the smoke coming out of these batteries, you will see flames. And at this point, a lot of times it's too late. If you don't have a fire extinguisher nearby, your house is likely to burn down.
It's not something that I think most people think about, that something that small can cause a problem that big. I'm just hopeful that people will see this and take some precautions to protect themselves and their family.
And hopefully you learned something today in this video about how to stay safe when you're charging your Lipo batteries for your drone at home inside your house. And Dustin, if you're watching this video, reach out to us on dronecamps.com. Send me an email personally. I'd love to hear from you and have you on our show and have a chat about lithium-ion battery charging safety for your drone, and share that with the other people in our community. And check out our links down below for some fire safety things that you can get for your Lipo charging setup. Lipo safety bags and a chemical rated fire extinguisher. We'll also put the video down below on how to build a battery charging bunker and all the items you'll need from Home Depot. Thanks again for watching the Drone Camps channel. You'll find all the drone news here and reviews. I'm Justin Davis. Take care, and I will see you on the next one.